If Zeus hadn't spoken up, Hera truly had no intention of intervening. She was content to just sit back and watch the show. But since Zeus had opened his mouth to ask for help, she couldn't just stand idly by. No matter what, Zeus was the leader of the 4 divine kings. She had to give him a bit of face. Let me see just how tough this thing really is. Divine King Hera extended one hand, her fingers splayed. Behind her, a dozen black ice spikes suddenly materialized. Each of these ice spikes was 2 meters long and as thick as a wrist, radiating a chilling aura. Centered around them, within a 10-meter radius, the grass, stones, and bricks were instantly covered in a layer of frost. Go! Hera clenched her open hand into a fist. The dozen ice spikes behind her instantly shot forward like missiles, all aimed at the golden pagoda ahead. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The black ice spikes screamed through the air and slammed into the golden pagoda. However, the expected explosive sound never came. The moment the spikes touched the pagoda, they simply sank into it, like mud into the sea, vanishing without a trace. Only faint ripples appeared on the surface. There wasn't any significant reaction. Hera! That kind of attack isn't nearly enough. Show us what you're really capable of. Zeus barked from the side. He was already going all out, but Hera was still acting lazy, as if she hadn't fully woken up yet. It was seriously aggravating. I'm working this hard, and you're just standing around? Seriously? Alright, don't get so worked up. I'll go all in now. Hera's expression began to shift into seriousness. Even though her earlier attack was only a test, it still packed enough punch to heavily wound a martial arts grandmaster. Yet when it struck the golden pagoda, all it did was stir up some ripples. That was surprising, to say the least. She knew the golden pagoda was a divine artifact, but clearly underestimated its defensive capabilities. Given how things looked, if she didn't go all out, they wouldn't be breaking through it tonight. Taking a deep breath, Hera raised her hand once more. Buzz! Behind her, a massive number of black ice spikes began to form. 1, 2, 10, 100, 1,000. In just a few short breaths, thousands of black ice spikes had appeared behind her, densely packed and overwhelming, making the monks inside the ancient temple break out in cold sweat. A moment ago, with just a dozen, it didn't seem like much. But now with thousands, the momentum and threat were on a whole new level. Go! Once again, Hera clenched her fist. Thousands of black ice spikes shot out like a torrential storm, all aimed at the golden pagoda. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Accompanied by a deafening flurry of air-tearing noise, the spikes hammered the golden pagoda relentlessly, stirring up countless ripples. When there had only been a dozen, the ripples didn't seem like much. But with thousands now striking at once, the situation changed drastically. The entire golden pagoda began to tremble. Waves of ripples spread from each impact point, layer upon layer, growing stronger and stronger. Eventually, it looked like an unstoppable tidal force. Good! Keep attacking! Seeing this, Divine King Zeus finally smiled. Now this is Hera's real strength. Though the golden pagoda couldn't be broken immediately, continuous assault like this would wear it down sooner or later. Hera didn't pause. She kept gathering power and launching more ice spike barrages. Wave after wave of attacks like a storm of arrows made the golden pagoda ring out with deep booming sounds, as its defenses steadily weakened. The once radiant golden light was starting to dim visibly. Hera! I'll help you! Seeing this, Zeus was reinvigorated and quickly joined the fray. Balls of lightning surged from his hands, bursting with thunderous explosions. The dimming of the golden glow sparked new hope in him. He now knew his theory was correct. No matter how powerful the pagoda was, it had a limit to how much it could withstand. Once its energy was drained and its limit breached, the pagoda would naturally lose its effect. And so, the two divine kings joined forces to launch a relentless assault on the golden pagoda. Zeus's lightning balls packed explosive power. Each hit made the golden pagoda tremble twice. Hera's black ice spikes had the advantage of sheer numbers, blanketing the sky with continuous, unrelenting strikes. Together, they complemented each other perfectly. Inside the ancient temple, the warrior monks were anxious but dared not make a move. The offensive from Divine Kings Zeus and Hera was too overwhelming for them to resist. Just watching made their hearts pound. Only with the golden pagoda's protection could they remain unharmed. If they dared to step out and confront the enemy, it would be a death sentence. Time passed little by little. Under the unending assault of the two divine kings, the golden pagoda's light grew dimmer and dimmer. Finally, as dawn approached, its glow completely vanished. A fine crack suddenly appeared at the top of the pagoda.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever, a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care. Now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace. But now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase, keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never let go. Though distance brings